You wake up to a loud crash downstairs. Not entirely uncommon in this house, you are quickly finding out, but still disconcerting. More clatters and thumps lead you to the kitchen where Mabel teeters on a short step ladder in front of the pantry. Standing on her tiptoes, she reaches as high as she can for a small yellow box on the top shelf. Pancake mix.
Nice.
Fuck yeah! Without a word, you go to her side and plug the box from the shelf for her, placing it into her outstretched hand. How? Lute's short. Oh, Lute, thank you! Grunkle Stan put it on the top shelf for some reason, but I need some Mabel cakes. It's a breakfast emergency. She waggles her free fingers in your face and you can't help but laugh. Do you want to do a Lute laugh? I don't know what Lute's laugh sounds like.
I think
laugh. Ha
ha.
ha.
Ha ha ha. That's definitely... That one sounds more like a Lute laugh. My ha 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 definitely isn't.
You can assume my actual laugh is Lute's laugh. You can tell the house becomes more alive when this kid's around. Aww. Want to help me make them? We only need chocolate milk, coffee, pink food coloring, and pot of Goldos to make this breakfast dream a breakfast reality. As delicious as that sounds, you're inclined to ask where the coffee comes into the mix when you realize the house is suspiciously quiet. Mabel, where is everybody? Fucking fucked up each time. Oh, Grunkle Stan needed to get stuff for your car, so he went to go get mechy, techie stuff for that. I think Grunkle Ford's somewhere.
So vague.
Oh shit, you.
Oh. He heard the abominable broman was trying to steal soda from campers, so he went to help them out. That wasn't a very good Dipper impression, I'm sorry. That was just my own voice. Better. It was.
That's where he went. Totally knew that. So, they left you guys to make breakfast on your own? You clicked too fast!
Sorry.
You don't know the family well enough to know this is commonplace, so the idea of leaving two teenagers alone to fend for themselves seems fine. If one of the teenagers wasn't Mabel, anyway. Look at
Dipper's
Dipper.
face. I love it.
You still don't know how coffee fits into her Mabel cakes, but now you don't really want to know. Dipper attempts to hide the pancake mix from Mabel while she's grabbing the chocolate milk from the fridge. Apparently he doesn't want to find out either. Mabel, while your Mabel cakes sound absolutely divine, why don't we... Quick, think of something so you don't hurt her feelings. Go out for breakfast. Is there somewhere we can go out to get breakfast? We should really save the Mabel cakes till your great uncle to get back. I know they wouldn't want to miss them. But I want to perfect my recipe! I have to get better at cooking and baking and stuff so I can survive out there in the world. What if in high school I'll have to bake stuff and people are better than me? Mabel looks very agitated, tugging at her hair with both hands. We fucked up! If I can't make the perfect Mabel cakes, I can never be on Bad Dreams Dining! I gotta impress Gerald Rambone Lute. It's my destiny! Why was Dipper the answer?
Okay, spoiler alert. I was playing this earlier and I picked the Dipper option first and I still ended up having to pick the other answer, so...
Okay. Aw, thank you, Nor.
I think the game might just want to let you see all the possibilities or something. I'm gonna point out Mabel's Garfield eyes. I don't think those are eyelids. I think that's just the shadow on the eyes. But now I can't unsee the shadow and eyelids.
Nor!
Damn it.
Maybe Dipper can help you make something different. We should save the Mabel cakes for another day. A more special day. But Lute! Mabel, still standing on the stepladder, reaches up and squishes your cheeks together.
You don't have to do that to me.
Her wide eyes staring into your soul. Every day is a special day with Mabel cakes. You glance at Dipper, making a "please help me and I'll buy you breakfast" face. You hope he understands.
Yeah, Mabel. I know you want to cook more since you're...
becoming an adult.
I love Mabel's, serious face there. Sure. But don't you think Grunkle Stan and Great Uncle Ford should be here to try them too? And not just me? Again?
Mabel hops off the stepladder and ponders her brother's question, lips pursed. Eventually she nods, beaming at you both. You're right, Dipper. I can't deny them that experience. You give Dipper a thankful smile over Mabel's head as she puts the ingredients back in the refrigerator. He grins at you, rubbing the back of his neck. You wonder if he got that from one of his grunkles. That's clever, now that you think about it. Great plus uncle to make grunkle. Saves time on syllables. We should go to Greasy's. They have some of the best pancakes there, with like 3 different kinds of syrup if you ask Lazy Susan nicely.
Yeah, it's not super far. Let's go.
The kids are about to head out of the kitchen when you realize something. Wait, aren't you going to leave a note for your grunkles about where we're going?
Oh, right. Good call.
Dipper scribbles out a note for Stan and Ford and sticks it on the front door of the shack with one of Mabel's stickers. Which one, though? The kids lead the way towards the town, explaining various landmarks and the wild and wonderful stories attached to them along the way. And this is where we saw those 2 ghosty old people. In a convenience store? Strange, but you nod regardless. Maybe she just meant they were so old they looked like ghosts. Dipper points out the diner in the distance, a long-shaped building atop a train cart, and the 3 of you head inside. You soon realize that the kids know just about everyone in this town. Several people, young and old, wave at them as the 3 of you find a table, and you get the feeling that they're almost famous in Gravity Falls. Though you're not entirely sure why. They're pretty cute, though. Mabel blows the paper wrapper of her straw at Dipper's face, and he retaliates by swatting her with the laminated menu. That's cute. An elderly woman in a pastel pink waitress dress comes up to the table, and you catch the name on her tag. Susan.
Oh no, someone has to be Lazy Susan. Wait, okay.
Wait, what does she sound like? What does she sound like? You did
see.
Seuss, so I should do Lazy Susan.
Okay, I was gonna just try to think of some like Lazy Susan quotes. The secret no, I can't do it. The secret ingredient in my what was it? Coffee omelet. Coffee omelet is coffee. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Say some more.
I'm not gonna be able to.
I think just shout. If you shout, you'll sound enough like Lazy Susan.
Hiya, kids. And a stranger. What can I get for ya? Pancakes and all 3 syrups for me, please, Lazy Susan.
Same for me, actually.
Lazy Susan turns to you, notepad in hand. What will you get?
What are we ordering?
Oh, fuck.
What does Lute eat?
Scrambled eggs and bacon?
Sounds good. Protein.
Coming right up, sweetie. Lazy Susan winks, with her good eye, of course, and heads to the back of the diner. The wait for your food to arrive feels longer here than most, mainly due to Mabel and Dipper using this time to interrogate you. At first it's somewhat intimidating. You literally crashed into their house and started hanging out with their great uncles, so they have lots of questions. Once the irrational fear of 2 13-year-olds fades out, you recognize their interview for what it really is. They care about their grunkles. If you do start hanging out with them more, they want to know as much about you as possible.
Aww.
Mabel's questions are somewhat nonsensical. So if you were stranded on a deserted island with no boat, no cheating, what would you take with you? Well, Dippers are more careful and calculated. This fucking face!
What were you doing before you came here? School? Work? Both? Neither? Did you know about Gravity Falls before you crashed into the shack?
You immediately know which Grunkle each twin takes after. Stan and Mabel, goofy partners in crime, versus the quiet brainiacs, Ford and Dipper. It's an intriguing contrast, especially now that you're thrown into the middle of the bunch.
I love Dipper's suspicious face so much.
It's like the Chihuahua! The fucking Chihuahua!
I know that Chihuahua's like your favorite thing.
As the twins race to see which syrup bottle drips into their mouths the fastest, Dipper's blueberry syrup beats Mabel's classic maple by half a millisecond, you swear on it. You know that these kids do a lot more for their great uncles than just be cute counterparts. Aww. And here we go. Enjoy, kiddos. Let me know if you need anything else. That was not Lazy Susan. I don't care. I can't.
Generic waitress.
Generic waitress. Lazy Susan gives out the respective plates and the kids go quiet, shoveling down their food like they've never been fed before. Between mouthfuls, you get a few more questions about yourself and your theories on aliens versus which member of M Synchronized was your favorite, but the table is near silent as the three of you eat. The gay one.
Man, I wish that
the gay one was my favorite. Well,
okay, yeah, and real NSYNC, but NSYNC. Okay.
Oh my fucking god! Look what Norse said. Have on an island, deserted island, the rock hard body of your uncle to use as a raft to swim back to land.
Oh my god.
Saying generic waitress in the same voice as Toby determined to saying various
generic waitress. See, we need Toby determined to show up in this game. Then I could actually do a voice. Various rations.
Alright,
Toby Bodacious Tea.
No one will ever call you that, Toby.
Oh. Razzle dazzle. I'm the Raz Dazzler. Yeah, people, just let us know if you need us to shout more, because we have the air conditioner on now and it's noisy.
It's like 100 degrees outside. Mark was happy about that. Okay, sorry, continue. We click. That is until Mabel speaks up through a mouthful of pancake. Maybe I should take a mouthful of my dinner.
Go ahead, do it.
No, for authenticity. Okay, fine, I'll do it. So, look, if it's totally made up and not real situation, you had to pick who your favorite was. Who would you pick? Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford?
Okay, first reaction. Do you want me to do the narration since you're eating?
This seems too bland compared to her other cutesy questions. Dipper elbows his sister, not so subtly. Hey! And she elbows him back, wide-eyed staring at him in a sibling-linked look you can't decipher. Say you're in a movie. Like one of those weird movies Grunkle Stan watches on TV with the ladies in poofy dresses riding horses.
The Duchess approves.
Yes. Awfully specific, but you let her continue, taking another bite of your food. You're the main character of this movie, and you've got two guys who are both madly in love with you. This one doesn't mess around with getting right to the point, huh? But you could only marry one of them so you could be the next in line for the throne. What would you do? If Grunkle Stan and Grunkle Ford were your choices, who would you go with?
Mabel, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, really weird and kind of gross.
Come on, Dipper! This is important information that's vital to my research!
Wait.
Damn it, Nora, you keep sending
Stan would be the one wearing the poofy dress.
Not even in the movie, he just wears it casually. Non-binary Stan!
True!
Sorry. Oh shit.
Stanley, why are you wearing that? Because he looks good in it. He
Fuck
rocks
yeah!
it. It's comfortable. He doesn't like wearing pants.
That's canon.
Yeah, exactly. What research?
None of your business. Yet. But I'm still gathering other research. Mabel leans toward Dipper's ear to whisper, waggling her brow at you before she replies, "It's not a whisper, but quite the opposite. Research into how you're a huge nerd!" And with that, Mabel catapults the spoonful of melted butter from atop her pancakes onto Dipper's cheek with a very satisfying splat. Dipper jerks in disgust but retaliates by smearing strawberry syrup onto Mabel's nose, a drip of stickiness plopping onto her sweater. Ew, gross!
You're gross.
There's no vitriol between the twins, but a lot of giggles and a few more various food missiles. Eventually, syrup streaks Mabel's cheekbones and some of her hair, and Dipper has a small piece of pancake stuck to his face. You guys are dorks. Maybe you're right, but we're twins, so it's adorable.
If you say so, Mabel.
Wait, quick! Lute, take a picture of us while Dipper's got pancake on his face!
I have what?
He swipes quickly at his face and after several passes gets it off. Aw, I was trying to get more candid pictures of us!
First face again.
Mabel, you have syrup everywhere. Really? Then it would have been a perfect photo! Here, let me get it. Your hands are sticky enough. You get back up with napkin in hand and try to wipe some of the syrup off Mabel's cheeks. The excess syrup wipes off easily, but a good portion doesn't. budge. I mean, maybe syrup as makeup is the new look.
That's so cute. That's one word for it, kid.
Oh shit!
The Grunkle!
Ah! There he is!
There's the Grunkles!
The Grunkles! Oh
The
shit,
Grunks!
it's my turn.
It is.
It's my turn. We wondered where you went once we came back to a suspiciously quiet house. If it weren't for Dipper's note, we would have been worried.
Sixer would have been worried. I tried to tell him you kids pull this kind of stuff all the time. Heading out unannounced, putting stress on your poor old Grunkle's heart.
He puts a hand over his heart dramatically.
All those missing hours of unpaid child labor. Actually, that note wasn't me. Well, I wrote it, but Lute's the one who said we should so that you'd know where we went.
Both Ford and Stan turn to look at you surprised. Why are they...
There's a limited amount of faces.
I know, but look at Ford. He's like, what?
Really? Figured these two knuckleheads dragged you here.
Why not make breakfast at home? This place is at least a 15-minute walk from the shack. Well... You glance at Dipper, swiping his finger across Mabel's cheek and licking the blueberry syrup off. Mabel has a pancake in her mouth, chewing on it like a grazing sheep. That's fucking cute. I wanted to treat him to something, I guess. It's the least I can do. You're letting me stay with you and fixing my car. I thought since you were gone, I'd take these two out for a change.
Also, Mabel was gonna make Mabel cakes again.
You're just mad you can't even make toast right.
What? Yes, I can. I burned it one time. One time.
Dipper holds his syrup-tipped finger in the air, indignant. Well, Mabel wanted you guys to enjoy her Mabel cakes too, and since there wasn't much food, I figured I'd take them out.
God.
They do have very smoochable faces. Chat
Yes.
is lit.
Yeah, oh my god. The egg-nosed boys. The boys are back.
The boys are back. We them boys. Okay, sorry. Ford asks Mabel about her creation, wondering how much extra caffeine one could gain from adding instant coffee to the concoction, but Stan stays quiet. You catch him out of the corner of your eye, staring at you, a lopsided smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Oh!
Gay.
Yay! We got a blush!
That's so
We
cute.
got a blush!
Yes! Thanks, Lute. Appreciate it. It's your turn.
We got a blush!
It's your turn to talk.
Fine! Oh, no problem at all. You smile warmly at Stan despite the heat spreading over your cheeks, but he's rubbing the back of his neck looking down to his feet.
This is so cute. He's a
cute.
shy Grunkle.
Shy Grunkle!
Shy Grunkle.
Mabel throws a theatrical wink your way. You're not sure why.
Matchmaker Mabel.
Fuck yeah.
Well, kid, if you're paying, scoot over, Dipper. I want breakfast too.
Fuck yeah. Stanley, it's at least 12:30 by now. Grunkle Ford, that means it's time for brunch. Duh.
See, this kid gets me. Now let me in so I can get some grub.
Dipper moves to your side of the booth as Stan sits next to Mabel and Ford sits at Dipper's side. Lazy Susan comes back and takes orders for another round of food and drinks for everyone, including Mabel, who decided she wants more pancakes. You're starting to regret offering to pay, but as Stan and Mabel try their hand at the syrup drip race, with Dipper cheering them on, Ford watching with a wide grin on his face, you know you don't really mind that much.
So cute. Pines are so cute.